Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joy and Sean's moment to tell you whatever. Sorry, we're not together. We're back. We're back in Florida and we're back in Pennsylvania. And I came back to snow, Sean. I know you just totally laugh at me and smile
Yeah,
at me like
70s.
back to yeah, Sam, yeah, 70 degrees. And but I will tell you, as I got my Santa hat on, I was like ready. It's like, oh, Christmas is like almost here. I gotta get rolling. So
December, 2 weeks from yesterday, right?
I know. Thanksgiving is 1 week from today.
Today, yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. So they're not even
Still
like,
time to do your cards.
I know it just like makes me, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to get my cards done.
Yeah.
I got to start working on all this kind of stuff. So, well, anyway, Sean, we had a fantastic weekend in Salt Lake City. We were, so many things were announced. I shouldn't say so many things. There's really like three big things that were announced to us, but it seems like it's such a huge, great things for everybody. And I know, when you always come home on the plane and then you get home and then it's like, okay, what do I do first? How do I get started? What do I do? Do we wait a day? Do we wait a couple days? Do we try to regroup? Or, what did you do when you got back, Sean?
Yeah, we even talked about that. Like, and we had the discussion, 2 weeks ago about motivation versus discipline. And people are different. Where people are going to have, well, I got to digest everything that I just, was told. Or you got the ones that are like, get out of my way, or a combo, or I'm jacked on Monday and by Thursday I'm not doing much.
Yeah.
So I hit the ground running. Yeah, I think I told you I did two 247s on Monday. Had I had 4 or 5 people over the weekend want to get together because of the postcard program. I mean, guys, if you're not doing this and you're not sending 3 to 5 postcards, people are reaching out to me. All right, how do I do this? I'm
Mhm.
wearing them down, but I'm not trying to get anything out of them. So 247, set 3 or 4 more appointments for early this week. I have 5 appointments for next week so far. Tuesday, I had a follow up. So I had 2 147s. Yesterday, I had another 247, and she sent with about 75 or 80 of those. She was going to send the nut package, the Avenue Suite nut package, which is like a $40 gift. Um, uh, and then today was just setting appointments for now after Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
and then helping people with their cards. Do you want to do them bulk? Do you want to do them through send out cards? Answering questions about that.
Mhm.
So I just look at it, and I've told a few people, a lot of times you don't get second chances. And when I first started with send out cards, it'll be 16 years ago next month. Um, and I did okay, built a decent business, and I've looked back probably 6 or 7 years ago and said, man, if I had to do it all over again, I would just put, excuse me, balls to the walls and show everybody I knew.
Mhm.
We have that now,
Mhm.
so it's going to work. It's 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 feeding the funnel, practicing right now with the postcard program.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
So what I hear you saying is, that the people that you're reaching out to now, they're very comfortable reaching out to you now because you have been sending them postcards and you have been
absolutely.
celebrating them and all the lines. So you've kind of made people a
Well,
whole more
they're
market.
they're calling me. They're messaging me through Facebook, or
Yeah.
so now I'm
Yeah.
attracting stuff. And the biggest thing is, had a newbie, we walked somebody through on Monday for her first walkthrough, and then I had somebody hit star one on Monday's call that I
Mhm.
didn't know about. So I'm like, hey, wait, I know that person.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Well,
So
I
how about
know,
you?
yeah, I know for me, coming home on a plane, it's never a sleep job. It's always like, okay, a lot of times I'll be going through my notes and kind of highlighting things I'm going to go. This time it was like making a list. I mean, I was like, okay, I've got to talk to this person, because I know they send big gifts, and I know that with the 30% off shipping for the unlimited plans. So I had like these different lists going on of people that I needed to make sure that they know. And so I did start start messaging, and I did start sending emails, and I did start, kind of reaching out to each of those folks. Now on the other flip side, some of my team members that weren't there, or that would listen to it virtually, they had kind of their questions, and they had meetings lined up, so actually I was involved. I had two different affiliates yesterday that I was involved in their meetings that they had with individuals, which wind up saying one's a 97, one's going to be a 247. That 7-car dealership, they're opening an account. They're going right to the
Fantastic.
247. So that's like really exciting, for her, and obviously, through the whole team. So it was like looking at the date being that it is, knowing that the holidays are here, knowing how powerful the postcard program is and how much you've been in front of these people. It's so easy to go back and ask. It's so easy now to go back and say, look what we got. I know, it's like so easy. So easy to do that. So yeah, the postcard program is like such a huge thing, not to stop doing it during the holidays. If anything, you have more reasons to send those cards during the holidays. But and think of, my next 3 weeks, it's like, it is holiday cards, it's like, who can I, and I think I was just telling you why my hat is still on is, I just did a reel just telling people, said, don't buy any holiday cards until you talk to me.
Right.
Just don't even do it. Don't pick up that box of 25 cards.
I'm your person this year.
Yeah. I am you. I am that person, it's that kind of thing. So there's just so much, to do that. I mean,
Absolutely. Obviously, busy time of year, you're getting people on, more people are open to doing the cards because they have the holidays. And, now the goal is get them in, and I'm every 247, a lot of them were for, I want to do this, the development I live in. I want to do for my clients. I want to do this for that. Great. Here's your goal. One unexpected card a day through Facebook. Put the app on your phone. Got Facebook? Put that on your phone.
Yep.
And the person I sent yesterday, she sent me this morning. I said, hey, did you okay with it? Because I left her with, she was going to scrub her list a little bit. Get your cards and gifts out. Yeah. And I did 16 of those prompting cards. Perfect. Because there'll be more response from those 16 than the 75 generic Thanksgiving thank you card. Now, maybe not, but that's the next step, is getting them to the realtor, who was Mr. Automatic. 1 a week. I'll get you to 1 a day, but let's just start with 1 a week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and that's when they're going to be hooked. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, that's just,
no.
They're
They're going to get
prompting.
the power of what it does. Yeah.
100%
100% right. 100% right. So
put in the comments, where are you at? Did you go to work? You still thinking about it? You don't know? Don't be like me. We're not going to get another second chance to send out cards in green or still. Don't look back at 6 or 7 years and go, man, look what it grew to, and I wish I would have gave it more effort. I did. I kicked myself 7 or 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got into it because of my business and doing it for my business, but I still wished and looked at it like I should have worked harder at growing this. And I don't want to have that feeling again.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't either.
Mm-hmm.
Honest, trust me.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Cool.
That is your hammer moment of the day. How cool is this? Over 40, 50 people of us in there.
Uh-huh.
And when we have something in April, we're going to have it at the home office.
The new home office.
But here's the coolest thing. What if there's so many of us, we can only do a quaint thing there. We're going to be back at the convention center. And everybody that was in that room is walking across the stage going, if they were star 3, they're star 5. If they're star 4, they're star 6. And all these people we've brought in over the last, from now until April, are there and walking across the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in. And that's how quickly this stuff can happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So go to work. Do your holiday cards, help everybody get that out, but don't neglect the postcard program and go to work. All right, now I'm off my soapbox.
Okay, and who paid you to say that, Sean?
Nobody. It's just said. I just know if you don't go to work in a few years, you're going to regret not putting the effort in now and being
Yeah.
disciplined about doing it daily.
Yeah, and it's
Because
it's
I
easy-
was 7 years ago with what I missed out on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
More of what I would have missed. You know, it
And
was
the post-
successful, but could have been better.
You know, if you really think about this in the postcard program, there is nothing easier that you could be doing.
No.
There is nothing easier than you could be doing by sending those 2 to 3 postcards a day.
And you know what? If you're doing this right and you're feeding the little funnel that we have, once they're released to us and we continue, now you're going to be even better at it. And now think of you're funneling all those people into, if you're not quite sure what a funnel is, you're feeding people in through the postcard program for someone else,
Mhm.
greener still, to upsell them, to stay in contact with them, to keep reminding them what to do. So it's a machine.
Mhm.
It's priming the pump.
Yeah.
We are in this right now, and we want to be over that edge when the funnel is released to us. So we're gushing people in, and that water's flowing, and you're like, how did I just get 1,000 people in 3 weeks?
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Cool beans.
yep. All right.
Okay, we're done. We're done for
Like, well, that was serious. Sorry, but good work.
Gotta work, make it happen.
You know what? I'm saying it too because talking to myself.
Well,
First
yeah,
of all.
yeah, yeah. So
All right.
every night when you go to bed and you haven't done it, remember these words.
Just remember this face. Or this. A crooked finger. Did you put the work in today? Bob Cratchit. There we go.
All right, all right.
Alrighty.
Good. We're good. So, okay, well, listen, we'll see you next week. Thanksgiving's next week.
Thanksgiving special.
We'll still be around,
Yep.
won't we? We'll still be chatting. So, okay, everybody, have a wonderful week and postcard program.
Postcard program. Feed the funnel.
Tell everybody
Feelings.
what is new. Don't be afraid of anybody.
No.
No,
No,
don't keep
not
it
at all.
to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Right?
Yep.
Awesome. Bye, everybody. Happy
Bye, Joy.
Thanksgiving.